You are not weak, but you've been trained to forget your strength. This ends now. You've been lied to, not by others, but by a voice inside your head, a voice that whispers, "Not yet. You're not ready. Play it safe." That voice, it isn't yours. It's a program, one you didn't choose, but one you must now rewrite. This is the moment you reclaim your mind. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff. Behind you, comfort, distraction, excuses. Ahead, silence. Power, unknown, and just one step will change everything. What stops you from taking it? Fear. But fear is nothing more than anticipation dressed as danger. It's your imagination turned against you, and if your mind can create fear, it can also create fearlessness. So reprogram the script. When your pulse rises, smile. When your breath shortens, breathe deeper. Tell your body, "I command this vessel," because mastery doesn't begin in motion. It begins in stillness, right here, right now. Detach. From what? From anything that weakens you. Approval, applause, outcome. When your identity is chained to what others think, you become a puppet. But you are not born to be moved. You are the mover. Picture yourself walking through a storm. Wind howls, thunder screams, but inside, stillness. This is power, not in noise, not in dominance, but in discipline, in choosing silence over reaction, presence over panic. This is how warriors think, not with emotion, but with control. Pain is not punishment. It's the call to awaken. Every discomfort you run from contains the lesson you're starving for, but you avoid it because it hurts. Good, let it. The strongest minds were forged in fire. History does not remember the ones who avoided hardship, only those who transmuted it. The man who limps with scars walked farther than the man who never left his couch. So, what are your scars teaching you? Lean into them, feel them, and thank them. Because without pain, there is no transformation. And you are not here to remain the same. Your attention is your most sacred weapon. And every scroll, every click, every second wasted bleeds that weapon dry. They want you numb. They want you distracted. Why? Because a man who can't focus, can't fight. A mind scattered is a mind subdued. So reclaim your gaze. Turn your phone off. Turn your mind on. Feel the discomfort of silence again. It is not your enemy. It is your doorway to dominance. Imagine locking yourself in a dark room for 3 hours. No screens, no noise, just you. What would happen? At first, chaos, then clarity. That voice, the real one, the one beneath the programming, it would rise. Stop negotiating with yourself. Discipline is not a discussion. You either do what must be done, or you decay. There is no middle path. Every time you hit snooze, every time you choose comfort, you vote against your future. And those votes add up. They become your life. So wake up with purpose. Move like you mean it. Eat like a warrior, not a slave to cravings. Speak less. Observe more. The path is brutal, yes, but so is mediocrity. Which pain will you choose? You must kill the boy in your mind, the one who needs to be liked, the one who seeks comfort, the one who hopes life will someday become easier. It won't, but you will become harder. Manhood isn't gifted. It's earned. Every day you show up despite the urge to quit, you earn it. Every time you protect your energy, your mind, your mission, you earn it. You do not need validation. You need vigilance, because the world won't hand you peace, but it will respect your war. Ask yourself, what are you building? Not in money, not in status, but in soul. Are you building a fortress inside yourself, one no storm can shake? Or are you building illusions, comfort castles made of sand, detached from results, attached to process? Because true power is not in arrival, it's in repetition. Do the work, even when it's invisible. Especially when it's invisible. Silence is not weakness, it is preparation. The most dangerous man in the room is not the loudest. It is the one who listens, absorbs, and strikes with precision. So practice silence. Stop explaining yourself. Stop justifying your path. Your vision is not a democracy. It is a command. And the more you speak, the less you hear. Learn to watch. Learn to wait. Then, when the moment comes, act without hesitation, like thunder following lightning. You are not your thoughts. You are the watcher, the observer, the one who decides which thoughts to feed and which to starve. So choose wisely. Every thought is a seed. Some grow into forests of strength, others into cages. Picture your mind as a battlefield. Negative thoughts charge at you like an army, but you, calm, still, choose your weapons. You respond, not react. You reframe, not retreat. This is mental alchemy. This is command. Finally, remember this. No one is coming. There is no savior, no perfect mentor, no magic shortcut. There is only you and the standard you set when no one is watching. Every time you choose pain over pleasure, discipline over desire, purpose over distraction, you rise, you sharpen, you become. This is not motivation. This is programming. And every day you delay it, the weaker the code becomes. So start now. Rewrite yourself. Burn the old script and become the one you were meant to be. Asterisk, you must learn the art of war within. Because your greatest enemy wears your face. It whispers doubt. It justifies laziness. It sabotages greatness. But here's the truth. You don't rise by avoiding that enemy. You rise by confronting it every single day. You battle it when you train. When you sit in stillness. When you say no to temptations the old you would have embraced. Each small win is not just behavior. It's identity. You're not trying to act stronger. You are becoming strength. Control is not domination. It's alignment. When your thoughts, your actions, your values move as one, you become unshakable. Most drift. They speak of goals, but live in contradiction. They want focus, but scroll endlessly. They want peace, but consume chaos. They want change, but worship comfort. You must become the exception. Live like your words are law. Be the man who says little and delivers everything. That's real power. No noise, just precision. Picture this. A man wakes up at 5 a.m., not because someone told him to, but because his vision demands it. He trains while others sleep, reads while others waste, moves while others hesitate. This is not about grind. It's about alignment. It's about giving your mission the respect it deserves. Do you want to lead? Then begin by leading yourself with rituals, with rules, with fire. No one builds legacy by accident. Excellence is engineered, not once, not in bursts, but daily, ruthlessly. You want self-worth? Then earn your own respect by doing what you said you'd do, by becoming your own proof. Forget the applause, forget the likes, forget being understood. Seek one thing, internal congruence, because when your life reflects your values, you don't need permission to feel powerful. You are power. You are surrounded by illusions. They tell you to chase status, to chase comfort, to avoid pain. But all of these are traps, and you know it. So what's real? Pain is real. Discipline is real. Stillness is real. And so is the fire in your chest when you silence the world and listen to what your soul demands. Choose the real over the easy. Always imagine a room full of noise. Everyone talking, shouting, panicking. Now, imagine you in the center. Eyes calm, mind clear, unmoved. This is what they fear. Not your volume, your silence. Not your reaction, your restraint. Because restraint means control, and control means power. So guard your reactions. Train your temperament. You win not when you dominate others, but when no one can dominate. You don't rise through motivation. You rise through rules, systems, boundaries. Your future is not built by emotion. It's built by architecture. Discipline is the blueprint, and every act of self-respect is a brick in the structure. Ask yourself, what structure are you building? Does it reflect greatness, or does it reflect weakness? Because what you build today, you will live inside tomorrow. Faith is not weakness. It's weaponry. When you believe in something greater, your ego shrinks, your fear dissolves, your mission sharpens. Whether it's God, destiny, legacy, hold something higher than yourself. Because a man without faith is a man without gravity. He floats, he drifts, he breaks, but a man of faith, he endures. He surrenders, not to weakness, but to something higher. That's power. Stop consuming, start creating. Every second you absorb, you delay your own expression. You become an echo, a shadow. But you weren't born to mimic. You were born to mold. So create something every day, even if it's flawed, even if no one sees. Create, because you must, because your soul demands it, because expression is salvation and creation is resurrection. Let go of what? The old self, the one addicted to comfort, the one who lived for approval. The one who waited for perfect conditions, he is not welcome here. He had his time. Now, it's yours. Burn the old script. Write a new one. One where you walk into the storm, not away from it. One where pain is fuel, not poison. One where you don't just survive, you reign. You must train yourself to feel nothing and yet sense everything. This is not numbness. It is awareness without attachment, presence without surrender. Imagine walking through chaos, screams in the distance, alarms inside your head, and yet your breath slow, your eyes steady, your will intact. That's detachment. You don't react. You respond, not because you don't feel, but because you refuse to be ruled. Time. You waste it like it's infinite, but it's bleeding. Now, this moment will never return, and one day, you'll beg to relive the minutes you're wasting now. So ask yourself, is this worthy of your time? That argument, that indulgence, that comfort zone? Will the man you're becoming approve? If not, cut it. Your life is not a sandbox. It's a battlefield, and every wasted second is a weapon turned against you. Stop chasing pleasure. It dulls you. It weakens you. It steals your edge. Discomfort sharpens. Sacrifice elevates. Fasting, training, silence. These are not punishments. They are initiation. Picture a blade, polished, deadly, precise. That blade is your mind, and every time you say no to ease, you sharpen it. Soon, you won't cut through doubt. You'll slice through destiny. Burn the backup plan. Why? Because safety is sabotage. If you always have a way out, you'll never go all in. Comfort kills ambition, and commitment, real commitment, only lives when there's no escape. You want to build the life you dare to imagine, then kill the idea that you need to be reasonable. Be relentless, be unavailable for excuses, and make your mission non-negotiable. The world will not hand you power. It will test you, mock you, tempt you to shrink. Good. Let them, because greatness is not granted. It's extracted through solitude, through silence, through sacred rebellion. When you stop asking for permission and start commanding your path, you'll feel the shift, not in applause, but in authority, self-born, self-led, self-fed. There are two of you, one that wants to rise and one that wants to remain small. Which one wins? The one you feed, the one you obey, the one you serve. So serve the higher voice, the voice that whispers. Do it anyway, the one that says, you are not your mood, you are your mission, because every day you obey that voice, you build the new you, brick by brick, pain by pain, until there is no old self left to save. Stop breaking your own word. Every promise you make to yourself, then break, carves weakness into your identity. You say you'll wake early, wake. You say you'll stop wasting time, stop. You say you'll begin the new path, walk. Because the world doesn't believe words, it believes patterns. And your mind is watching. Every time you betray it, it stops trusting you. But every time you follow through, it crowns you. You earn self-respect by becoming undeniable. You must learn to be alone, not lonely, alone. There is a difference. Lonely is weakness. Alone is weaponry. In solitude, the masks drop, the noise fades, and the raw voice, the real voice, returns. It tells you the truth about who you are, about what must be done. And if you listen, not escape, you'll hear the command. Alone time is where warriors are reborn. Forge yourself in it. Don't run from the silence. Marry it. You will be misunderstood, laughed at, mocked, even hated. Let them. You are not here to be liked. You are here to be legendary, and that requires being different, uncomfortable, unreasonable. The crowd obeys. You lead. The crowd escapes. You endure. So don't explain yourself. Don't beg for understanding. Walk your path, even if no one claps, because your mission isn't a performance. It's a purpose. This is your reminder. No one's coming, not to save you, not to rescue your potential, not to carry your vision. It's on you. But that's the gift. Because if no one is coming, then no one can stop you. You don't need permission. You don't need alignment. You don't need the world to get it. You need one thing, resolve. A decision made in silence, that you will rise or die trying. Asterisk, you are the architect of your suffering. You are the architect of your salvation. No one else holds the blueprint, just you. So stop asking why me and start asking, how far can I go? This is the shift from victim to warrior, from why is life hard, to make it harder. I rise anyway. Because your struggle is not punishment, it is preparation. The universe will not give you what you want. It will give you what you earn. It listens to effort, not emotion. You cry for change, but do your patterns match your desire? Do your mornings match your ambition? Does your focus reflect your vision? If not, start over, right now. Not next week, not when it's the right time. This is the right time, because you decide when it begins. Freedom is not the absence of rules. It is the result of self-made discipline. The man who does what he wants, when he wants, how he wants, is not free. He is a prisoner of impulse, of cravings, of chaos. True freedom, it comes from structure, from choosing the narrow path, the unyielding one, because that's where power lives, where peace hides, where greatness waits. Your destiny does not lie in comfort, it lies in contradiction, in doing the opposite of what your emotions beg you to do. When the mind says stop, you move. When the body says enough, you dig deeper. This is not punishment. It is reprogramming. You're burning out the weakness. You're confronting the parasite that's been fed for years. The version of you that's addicted to quitting. Kill it. Now, you owe the future version of you everything. The one who wakes up with power, who walks in silence and commands attention, who fears nothing, who became the man you once only imagined. He is watching, waiting, and every action you take today determines if he ever lives or if he dies unborn. So train for him, rise for him, sacrifice for him, because he is worth it. Detach from the world's tempo, move by your own rhythm, slow, deliberate, lethal. Let others chase trends. Let them drown in urgency. You are timeless, because truth, discipline, mastery never expire. They don't need applause. They are the applause. So move like a ghost through the noise, unseen, unbothered, until it's too late for them to catch you. Your mind is your kingdom, and every thought, every choice, every standard you uphold builds your throne or burns it. Don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait to be inspired. The throne isn't claimed in inspiration. It's claimed in repetition. Show up when it's hard. Train when you're tired. Speak truth when it costs you. That is royalty, not of blood, but of will. The path to power is simple, not easy, but simple. Do what's hard. Repeat it. Do what's right. Repeat it. Do what's necessary. Repeat it until you become unrecognizable to the weak man you used to be, to the doubters who once mocked you, to the old life that tried to bury you. And when you arrive, you won't need to say a word. Your presence will do the talking. One day, you'll look back, not at what you achieved, but at who you became. And it won't be the moments of comfort you remember. It'll be the nights you stood alone, the mornings you rose in silence, the choices you made when no one clapped. That's where identity is carved out, and if you stay the path, you'll see it in your eyes, in your stride, in your silence. The man you became was always inside you. You just had to bleed for him. Now, breathe. This is where the old you dies. Not with noise, not with fireworks, but with a whisper. I'm done waiting. You've heard the voice. You've seen the vision. You've felt the weight of unfulfilled potential. It ends here. No more excuses. No more negotiations. No more tomorrow. Rebuild. Rise. Reclaim your mind. This is not motivation. This is war, and you have just begun.